Africa Global Radio. Our story, our growth, our future.
Headlines across Africa.
Welcome to Africa Global Radio. I'm Itumeleng Lebogang, bringing you headlines across Africa for Friday, 3rd of May. In today's bulletin, South Sudan's increasing refugee crisis is worsened by Sudan's force majeure on oil shipments. Modest Fashion Week in Istanbul features works by Palestinian fashion designer Sineen Kharoub. And Kenya's Major General Fatuma Ahmed is now the commander of Kenya's Air Force. Since the war broke out in Sudan a year ago, more than 500,000 people have crossed into South Sudan using various border crossings, such as South Sudan's Upper Nile State, which is said to be the biggest entry and transit point. As the figures continue to grow daily, things are really hard at the Renk Transit Center. Due to this, every single day, thousands of refugees and South Sudanese returnees relocate from Renk to other parts of the country. South Sudan, which gained independence from Sudan in 2011, has also been struggling to integrate rival military forces, draft a new constitution, and prepare for its delayed first election due to take place in December this year. The landlocked country is facing an economic crisis due to a decline in oil exports after war-torn Sudan declared force majeure on oil shipments, which serve as South Sudan's main export passing through the country in March. Modest Fashion Weeks organized by Think Fashion are dedicated to the modest fashion industry with more than 40 countries, 300 designers and brands, 500 influencers, 100 buyers, and other industry experts. Palestinian fashion designer Sineen Kharoub, who took part in the Modest Fashion Week in Istanbul, featured a collection that was steeped in symbolism. Titled From Dust to Light, she designed it with the Palestinian flag and keffiyeh patterns. In some of the designs, models wore keys tied to their wrists, symbolizing the opening of new homes once the war is over. Presenting her brand Sineen Haute Couture, the Palestinian designer also showcased her wedding and evening dresses at the show for the first time. In an interview, the organizer Özlem Sahin Ertas revealed that this year's theme was inspired from Sineen Kharoub's work, and Sineen Haute Couture was actually the guest of honor. Kenya's President William Ruto on Thursday appointed Major General Fatuma Ahmed as the first female commander of Kenya's Air Force. This move follows the tragic helicopter crash last month, which claimed the lives of the military chief and others, prompting the need for new leadership. Alongside Commander Ahmed, General Charles Kahariri was promoted to serve as the new head of the armed forces. Commander Ahmed's career began in 1983 when she joined the Women Service Corps, which was a separate entity from the main military services, focused on support duties such as administration, logistics, medical services, and communication. With the disbandment of the unit in 1999, Commander Ahmed became the first woman to achieve the ranks of brigadier and major general. And with that, we've come to the end of Headlines Across Africa with me, Itumeleng Lebogang. Join us again next week for a full week of bulletins right here on Africa Global Radio.
For this and more, check us out on africaglobalradio.com. On Facebook and YouTube, Africa Global Radio. On Twitter and Instagram, AF Global Radio.